Hey, busy parents. I see you. I see you. I see you juggling work, kids, home life, and everything in between. It's just too much to do and not enough time. So today, let's discuss about prioritizing tasks so that you can get the most out of your day and you don't feel overwhelmed. So if this is something that rings a bell in your corner, say hi in the comment section. So let's be real. Parenting on its own is a full-time job. When you add work on top of the parenting, errands and every other thing, it just feels like, your day is just 1 hour. You're not achieving a lot. But if we can actually separate and prioritize the high impact tasks from the low ones, then we will understand that it's not everything that needs to be done immediately. So that is the trick. The trick is in you finding and knowing what is high impact, what is of value, what is necessary, what is needed immediately. Okay, so as a parent, I would say some high impact tasks are like cooking, because of course you have to eat, the children have to eat. Although I must point out that adults don't eat as much as children. So if you're an adult and you're spending the whole day cooking and and eating, that has defeated the aim. So adults don't need to eat as much, especially if you're of a certain weight. So in terms of meal prep and cooking, that has to be done in a reasonable manner. So some people, they make bulk, they do bulk cooking during their off days or during the weekends. Maybe they make sauces, so during the weekdays they just have to cook the carbs that go with it, maybe rice or yams or pasta or even bread to go with those sauces. So that is also something that you need, not because cooking and meal prep are necessities of life, you now spend the whole day doing it. No. And it doesn't even pay you to have food scattered everywhere as an adult. It will affect your calorie counting. So another thing that I would like to talk about is self-care as well, because if you don't take care of yourself, then you're pouring out from an empty cup, isn't it? So self-care is also a high impact task. The way you rest, the way you wind down. So sometimes resting doesn't mean sleeping. It can mean engaging in one hobby or the other, like taking a walk, doing something that you enjoy, going sightseeing, or just socializing with a friend in a meaningful manner, not the whole day, or not to the point that is exhausting, that you start saying, why did I even call this my friend, that she has just taken 1 hour of my time. So self-care is important. Doing something that brings you joy, doing something that helps you relax and unwind. Watching a movie is also good, so that you can feel rejuvenated to continue with raising your children and performing at a good level at your job. Because if you're tired, if you're exhausted, you can't really perform well at your job. And if you're not performing well at your job, you're not going to get a good wage, because of your poor performance. So everything is interconnected. But even though so many things are connected, you still have to sieve out the ones that are important and the ones that are not. So hi everyone, thank you for watching. Please put the country that you're watching from, and also, engage, share comments about how you're coping and how you're prioritizing as a busy parent or a busy individual. So another high impact might be, caring for your children, the way you help them with their homework, or just talk to them, um, ask them how their day was, but engaging in some sort of communication with your children, um, to know them better and to be able to guide them, into adulthood. So those are the things that are continuous, in our life. Those are the things that you do every day, and those are the things that have to take precedence over other low impact tasks. So low impact for me will be like spending a lot of hours on chores, scrolling through social media without earning a single thing from social media, or like I said before, just spending the whole day cooking and cooking. Everywhere in your house is food, and that way watching your weight will be a problem. So in terms of scrolling through social media, if you're scrolling through social media and that social media is bringing you an income, then by all means you're doing a good job. But if you're just scrolling through social media aimlessly, that is not an important task. Okay? And then if you're spending the whole day cleaning and mopping and tidying, that is not a good way of spending your day. It will leave you exhausted. The time that you're putting into cleaning, you can put it into self-development. You can put it into work that can earn you something, like a job that can earn you something. So we have to prioritize. I'm not in support of people living in untidy environments, especially your bathrooms and your kitchen, but so many things technology can help us with these days. There is a lot of gadgets that can make cooking easier for you, a lot of gadgets that can make, laundry easy. So, as a parent that is working, that has a career, and you have other errands as well, because life is full of activities. You go grocery, you go to the seamstress, you go to pay your bills, you go to post letters, so many things can take your time. You shop as well, shop for clothes, all these things, they take time. So if you can use technology, in your day-to-day activities to, to make your activities lighter and to give you extra time in the day, that is so encouraging, and that is advisable. So the goal here is to make your day smoother, okay, and know what to tackle first before the smaller stuff. It's not that the smaller stuff should not be done, but it's not number one thing, okay? So the number one things are the most important things, that without them, then the house wouldn't be a home. So if you found this helpful at all, give this video a like, and also drop comments about how you're coping as a busy parent. Other parents might need to hear this as well. So see you next time, and go crush those priorities, and I shall come again with another juicy self-development topic tomorrow, and hope to see you all. Cheers. Bye-bye.